For the next For the next part, we have the integration resulting to inverse trigonometric functions. So dito po ang goal natin, ano. So aside from ayan, i-memorize lang naman yung formulas here. Three formulas lang resulting to inverse trigonometric functions. So ang target natin talaga dito pag may given tayong problem or integral, ang target natin is ma-achieve itong tatlong form na to. Okay, then we proceed to use in using these formulas. So ang mahalaga po, mag-arrive tayo sa ganitong form, ano, so makakahawig kumbaga. Hindi naman totally makahawig pala, maging kamukha pala talaga, no? So para magamit natin siya in formulas, in integration. So para maintindihan natin yung sinasabi ko, let's try to solve in some examples po. For example, number one, we have integral of dx over 4x squared. Meron siyang square root. Okay? Square root of 4 minus x squared. So, ang goal natin kanina is maging kamukha yung mga formulas na pinresent natin. Okay? So, kung titingnan natin, possible siyang maging kamukha noong number 1 na formula. Ano, kasi hindi pa siya papasok sa number 2 dahil hindi naman natin pwedeng gawing positive ito or gawing plus sign. Aside from that, hindi din po pwede sa si formula na number 3. Bakit? Kasi meron dito additional variable dito sa labas. Merong u. May u dyan nakalagay dito sa formula natin. So, ang pinakakaya nating i-achieve na formula or form dito sa tatlo is yung formula number 1. So, paano ba gagawin natin? Kung papansinin natin doon sa may radical part. Ano? So, meron tayong 4, which is a constant. Yung a squared po sa ating formula is a constant. So, pwede nating sabihin na si a squared pala ay si 4 dito sa ating given. And if we get the square root of both sides of our equations, we have a is equal to 2. Okay, next, yung u is a variable and we could let u is yung x. Okay, so pwede nating sabihin na si u squared pala ay siya rin si x squared dito sa ating given. And if we get the square root of both sides of our equation, we have u is equal to x. And if we get the derivative of u, we will get dx. Okay, so going back to our given, i-rewrite lang natin siya. Yung dx natin, nakuha natin ito siya, pero du na po ang value. Palitan natin ng in terms of u, yung ating mga values. Over square root of 4 is, sabi natin siya si a squared, minus yung x squared siya si u squared. So kung napapansin natin, di ba ito, siya na rin ito. Di ba? Yan na rin yun. So therefore, pwede nating sabihin na yan pala ay si arcsine u over a plus c. Now, change natin yung u in terms of x. We have arcsine of u. Ang u natin is x over 2 plus c. Okay, so ganun lang natin siya kuhain. Yung integral ng ganitong example, resulting to inverse trigonometric functions. Next, we have number 2 of dw over w square root of 4w squared minus 9. So obviously, papasok yan sa formula number 3 natin kasi yun lang yung parang may pasobra dito na variable sa labas ng radical side. So try natin siyang um, gawing kamukha ng formula natin in terms of u. So doon tayo titingin sa radical sign. So yung 4w squared, pwede nating sabihin na yan ay u squared din. Okay? 4w squared. Okay? And if we get the square root of both sides of that equation, we have u is equal to 2w. Okay? And if we get the derivative of u, magkakaroon po tayo ng 2w. Okay? Next, yung 9, pwede nating sabihin na siya si a squared. And if we get the square root of both sides, we will have a is equal to 3. Okay, so going back to our original given, palitan po natin yung ating mga variables. Na yung dw, ano bang ipapalit natin? So parang, ang mangyayari dyan, eto kasi si dw, hindi naman 2dw yung papalitan natin. So ang gawin natin, divide both sides by 2 para makuha si dw. So magkakaroon ka ng du over 2 over yung W natin, di ba? Pwede nating hugutin dyan. Pwede nating gawin yan na U is equal to 2W divided by 2, both sides. We will have W is equal to U over 2. So papalitan din natin siya, U over 2 is square root of U 4W squared is U squared kanina yan. And yung 9 is A squared. So hindi pa siya kamuka totally nung number 3. Kasi meron pa dito sa kaya. But since nasa taas yung 1/2 na yan and nasa baba yung isa pang 1/2, we could simply say na cancel out na po yung dalawa na yan since present sila numerator and denominator. So pwede nating i-rewrite yan. Yan, cancel na siya ng du over u square root of u squared minus a squared. Ayan po. So pwede na natin i-rewrite yung ating given ng 1 over a arc secant of u over a plus c. Okay, so yung 1 over a magiging 1 over 3 na a arc secant of u natin o yung 2w over a na 3 plus c. So ito na po ba yung ating final answer? Yes, ito na po yung ating final answer since wala na po tayo masisimplify sa ating sagot. For number 3, we have integral of t dt over square root of t raised to 4, 64. So again, ang goal po natin is maging kamukha nung ating given formulas, yung ating sagot. Okay? So, kung papansinin natin, sa kaya siya possible pumasok na value, ano? Or formula, sorry, formula. So, pansinin natin, plus sign yung nasa gitna. And then, variable, tas ito constant. So, saan siya pwede? Pasok kaya siya sa 1? Hindi, dahil minus sign. Tapos, imbis na variable, tapos constant, constant tas variable yung kanya. Doon sa number 2, pwede yata. Dahil plus sign, yes. Tapos, a squared or constant yung nauuna and variable yung susunod. Sir, variable po yung nauuna tas constant. Pwede naman natin baligtarin yan. Magiging 64 plus t raised to 4. Since plus lang naman po yan, walang kaso. But hindi na natin siya gagawin. No need naman na. So, pasok tayo dun sa formula number 2. So, ngayon, consider natin na si t raised to 4 ay yan si u squared. Okay? And then we get the square root of both sides. We have u is equal to t raised to 2. And then yung du natin, kunin na yung derivative, magiging 2t dt. And then next, yung 64 natin, yan yung ating a squared, yung 64. And if we get the square root of both sides, we have a is equal to 8. Since formula number 2 tayo, i-rewrite muna natin, yung nasa taas na t dt, saan ba natin pwedeng kuhain yung pwedeng ipalit sa kanya in terms of u? So, pwede po dito. Ayan, yan siya. The problem is may 2 po tayo dyan. Ang gagawin natin again, divide both sides by 2 para ang matira ay t dt na lang, which is equal to du over 2 over square root of u squared plus a squared. Again, may constant tayo na 1/2. Ilalabas lang natin yan. And then, proceed tayo sa integration. We know that the integral of du over square root of u squared plus a squared is 1 over a arc tangent of u over a plus c. Okay? Or, yung 1/2 natin, ay dito ko na lang isusulat. 1/2 times, yung 1 over a is 1 over 8 arc tangent of u natin na t squared over a na 8 plus c. Or 1/2 times 1 over 8 is 1 over 16 arc tangent t squared over 8 plus c. Kahit distribute nyo po dito yan, magiging c lang siya as your final answer. Okay? So that's our examples for inverse trigonometric function when you are integrating given examples.